Hello. Today we're going to be talking about the New Jersey Driver's Manual, okay? And I'm doing this for people who might not want to read the manual. I'm going to read portions of it and give my thoughts about it. I'm not an expert. I've only been driving since my early 20s. And I'm 50 years old, and so I'm going to summarize this, and if anyone's interested, they can enjoy it. But in no way is what I'm saying to be considered to be testimony from an expert, and in no way does it replace actually reading the book and studying it yourself. So today, we're going to go over Chapter 4, Safe Driving Rules and Regulations, and that covers topics of speed control, passing, keeping to the right, yielding the right of way, pedestrians in a crosswalk, intersections, entering highways, parkways, and turnpikes, leaving highways, parkways, and turnpikes, special highway, parkway, and turnpike conditions, curves, interchanges, turning regulations, stopping regulations, using headlights, parking regulations, cellular telephones, and littering. Okay, so let us begin. Exceeding the speed limit you're gonna have to deal with my stuttering too. Exceeding the speed limit is a common contributing factor of fatal and other types of accidents. A motorist must always obey the speed limit. Speeds affect most everything that can happen when driving. And in here is a little map, okay, should say a picture, okay, of the different speed limits that you should observe while driving in the state of New Jersey, okay, and the general rule is that speed limits are 25 miles per hour in school zones, business, or residential districts, 35 miles an hour in suburban businesses and residential districts, 50 miles per hour on non-posted rural roadways, 55 miles per hour on certain state highways as posted and interstates, and 65 miles per hour on certain interstates, highways as posted. The general rule is drive at 25, okay, unless stated otherwise. That's what I've always gone by, okay? But except if you're on a rural roadway, okay, you're allowed to go a little faster, but at all times, safety is your number one concern. New Jersey speed limits, unless otherwise posted. Never drive faster than weather, road, or other conditions safeties allow, regardless of the posted speed limit. A motorist should judge his or her speed controlled by existing conditions. A motorist should slow down enough to be able to see clearly and stop quickly in traffic. Failure to do so can result in a moving violation. Always slow down on narrow or winding roads, at intersections or railroad crossings, on hills, at sharp or blind curves, where there are pedestrians or driving hazards, where the road is wet or slippery. If a vehicle problem prevents a motorist from keeping up with the normal flow of traffic, he or she should pull off the road and activate hazard lights. Safety corridors. In an effort to improve highway safety, New Jersey initiated the Safe Corridors program, which was signed into law July 2003. Safe Corridor laws doubles the fines on various state highways for a variety of driving offenses, including speeding and aggressive driving. Highways are designated as safe corridors based on statistics showing crash rates 50% over the state rate, and 1,000 or more crashes reported over a 3-year period. The Commissioner of Transportation has the authority to designate highways as necessary. As as well as to remove those that show improved safety levels. For more information, visit www.nj.gov.transportation. Okay? Drive safe in all conditions. Passing. A motorist must know the proper lanes for normal driving and how to change lanes safely. The rules for passing depend on the type of road. Stay to the right of the roadway center lines. Passing is only safe when there is no oncoming traffic. And again, they have another diagram of when you're allowed to pass on the left-hand side when you're driving on the right-hand side. And that is when they say when it is safe to do so and there's no oncoming traffic. And if the lines, however the lines are indicated, if the line is broken, okay, on your side, then you are allowed to pass on your left when it is clear. If the line is a solid yellow line on your side, you do not pass, okay, when line is solid. If there are two double side lines, solid lines, no passing is allowed on either side. Okay. Pass only when safe. When passing, most passing should be done on the left. Passing on the right is allowed only on roads with more than one passing lane going in the same direction. If vehicles on the roadways are moving in two or more substantially continuous lines, or when motorists ahead is making a left turn and there is room to pass, never pass on the right shoulder of the road. This is against the law. A motorist should not pass on a hill or a curve or any time he cannot see far enough ahead, at a street crossing or intersection, at a railroad crossing, on narrow bridges or in underpasses or tunnels, when a sign prohibits passing or certain lanes restrict passing, when behind a vehicle that has stopped to let a pedestrian cross. Keep to the right. The laws of New Jersey require motorists to keep to the right except when passing. Motorists must drive on the right half of the roadway unless driving on a one-way street. Motorists must drive a vehicle as close as possible to the right-hand edge or curb of the roadway except when overtaking and passing another vehicle. On a multi-lane roadway, motorists must drive in the lane nearest to the right-hand edge or curb of the roadway when the lane is available for travel, except when overtaking another vehicle or in preparation of a left turn. Yielding the right-of-way. Although laws govern the right-of-way, a motorist should always be prepared to yield. These basic rules always apply. Emergency vehicles, trains, buses, postal vehicles, motorized or mobility assistance devices, other vehicles that are already in the intersection. Pedestrians in a crosswalk. New Jersey has experienced a large number of pedestrian industry crashes and fatalities as compared to the nation as a whole. The most important pedestrian safety message for New Jersey residents is pedestrian safety is a shared responsibility. There is no single cause of crashes involving pedestrians. Pedestrians and motorists must all do their part to keep the pedestrians safe. That's my dog. A motorist must stop for pedestrians in crosswalks. Watch for pedestrians when turning right on red. Obey speed limits. Be sure not to block or park in crosswalks. Keep the vehicle's side windshield clean for maximum visibility. Be alert for pedestrians at all times. Be aware of areas where pedestrians are most likely to appear. Never pass another vehicle that has stopped for a pedestrian. Excuse me. Stop for all pedestrians in a crosswalk, even if they begin crossing with a proper signal and they are still in the crosswalk when the signal changes. Remember that pedestrians are the most vulnerable roadway users. Motorists must be held responsible for maintaining pedestrian safety. Ooh, I'm going to have to stop because there's a lot here. We'll do one more chapter. Intersections. An intersection is where two or more roads cross or merge at angles. As most collisions occur at intersections,